Bueno, amigas, se sientan, siéntesen. I know you are grabbing your tea, you're grabbing your husband's because this tea is hot. You're still not drinking greens? What? Girl, go to Amazon. Yeah, they're having a prime deal, 20% off when you add Bloom to your cart. Go run from the 9th to the 11th. You're welcome. Bueno, amiga, so today was Poopy's second month checkup, meaning you have to go and check if you're doing any progress, and you meet with a doctor, physical therapist, occupational therapist, speech therapist. It's the whole ordeal. But the bad thing is it's so packed, you have to wait like 5 hours to get like help, to get called. So we're like, okay, we're gonna wait by a hallway where there's no one. Guess who walks in through the door? Tina the dolphin. And she doesn't walk in by herself. She walks in with like 3 other I don't know if they're therapists, students, whatever, we call them therapists. And they're all girls, and they're walking towards us, and I look at her direction and I see her, so I look at Poopy. When I look back at them, now all of them are staring at me. But like, you know when you secretly say something and now everyone's staring at you like, who is she talking about? That's exactly what I felt, and I know you're talking about me to your other little friends. So she comes up to me. I'm a wall. I'm plastered on the wall. Yo soy un moco, right? She goes to Poopy and she goes, "Hi, Santi. Oh my gosh, it's so cool seeing you around here." And I'm like, let me say it in Spanish. Hola, Santi, ¿tú por acá qué? I'm looking at her like, and the other girls are in back of her. I feel like I'm in a high school movie where the mean chicks are coming to say hi to you in the hallway. So of course my man's is gonna acknowledge me, and he says, "Yeah, me and Vale are here for my checkup." And she looks at me and she's like, "Hi." Oh, Spanish. Ah, hola. A week ago, weren't you asking me for, ay, perdón, I wouldn't want us to be uncomfortable in front of Santi? Yeah, where is that? Yeah. At this point, I'm looking at her and all her friends, like, and she goes, "Es que nos separaron." And then Santiago's like, "No, a mí me encantan los terapeutas que están allá. Like, they're all super helpful. They're all guys, so they get along super well." And then she's like, "Yeah, I heard you're going to be featured on the social media because you're doing so good." Because Santiago is doing now bars and the caminado, the walker. And you're not supposed to, but like people usually do that the 4th or 5th month. And Santiago's doing it the 2nd month. So people are like, everybody's like, what the heck? So they want to feature him. And then she goes, "Es que yo soy la que te puse en eso. Like, I should get credit too." And I'm like, Santiago's like, no. So he said the other therapist, he said his name, is the one that introduced me to that. He told me that he wanted to put me on that, and that's why I'm on there. She's like, "No, desde el primer día yo le decía al doctor que tú estás listo porque yo te conozco." And I'm like, "You don't know him." And then all her little friends were like it was getting like weird. It was getting tension. I've never been so mean, I promise you. The face que yo tenía era de culo y sucio, no limpio. But you guys are gonna be so proud of me. I literally, oh my gosh, I saved the best for last. So we get called by the doctor to go into the room to get into the meeting, and I see the little going into the room, and I'm like, why is she going into that room? So I told his assistant, "I've told you guys multiple times I don't want her. I don't know how many times in what language I have to tell you if I have to start speaking English in here. I don't want her. I don't want her next to us. I don't want her listening to anything of Poopy. There's how many therapists here? I don't need her in there." La sacaron. La cogieron así de un implant. Y la sacaron. Why? Because your dolphin ass is a hypocrite, and I don't want you. She got called out in front of all her peers. Yes. Pa que sepas. You just should have seen her face, y'all. You guys should have seen her face. Feels so good.